Hello, I'm Mark, and today I'm going to tell you about the food of the gods.
It surrounds us and penetrates us. It binds the galaxy together.
Chocolate comes from cacao trees, which grow primarily near the equator in the tropics of South America and Africa. While cacao trees are native to South America, about 70% of all chocolate is produced in West Africa. On cacao trees grow pods, which contain 50 to 60 cacao beans. These are used to make the chocolate. The process of creating chocolate is long and complicated, and you can learn all about it if you take the chocolate ride at Hershey Park, but I will attempt to sum it up for you right now. First, the cacao beans are roasted. Then the nibs, the edible parts of the beans, are removed from the shells. The nibs are then ground and liquefied to create chocolate liquor, which does not involve alcohol at all. It's just called that for some reason. The chocolate liquor is mixed with other ingredients like milk, sugar, and extra cocoa butter, and love. A lot of other complicated stuff like conching happens, and then you've got your average bar of chocolate. Unfortunately, no one got to eat any of this stuff until about 14,000 BC. Nowadays, chocolate comes in all shapes and sizes, in bars, balls, and bunnies. But did you know that chocolate used to only come as a drink? Because cacao trees are native to South America, the first people to discover chocolate were the Native Americans. They held chocolate in great reverence and believed that it held magical or divine properties. Cacao beans were so valuable that they were used as currency. Chocolate back then was eaten only as a drink called chocolatl by the Aztecs. Only the elite royalty could drink it. They drank chocolatl from golden goblets that were thrown away after only one use. Chocolate back then was never sweetened, but sometimes it would be spiced up with a little chili or human blood. Yum. The first European to ever see cacao beans was Christopher Columbus, but he never realized their true value. Hernan Cortez was the first to bring chocolate back to Spain, where when sugar was added it became immensely popular. The drink began to spread throughout all of Europe in the 17th century. King Louis XIV of France even had a royal chocolate maker to the king. In 1730, cacao beans dropped in price and became available for the lower classes. And in 1753, the cacao tree was given the scientific name of Theobroma cacao, which is Greek for food of the gods. It's science, people. And then something glorious happened. In 1828, Hendrik von Houtten invented the cocoa press. This not only improved the quality of the drink by grinding the nibs of the beans more finely, but it also separated about half of the natural cocoa butter from the powder. Now we had all this cocoa butter just lying around and they needed something to do with it, so Joseph Fry, came up with a brilliant idea to incorporate it into a new way of eating chocolate. They invented solid chocolate. Now chocolate was cheap and it tasted better than it ever had before. All sorts of chocolatiers and companies started popping up everywhere. Some of the first ones were Cadbury, Nestle, and Lindt. Then other companies like Ghirardelli and Hershey's Chocolate appeared in the United States. In 1910, William Cadbury urged other English and American companies to refuse to buy chocolate from plantations with poor working conditions. In the 1900s, chocolate started being marketed towards children rather than adults. Hershey introduced Hershey Kisses, Mars introduced Milky Ways and Three Musketeers, and Nestle introduced Nestle Crunch and chocolate chips. People began to add almonds, peanuts, caramel, peanut butter, anything they could think of. One of the very best candies ever, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, was created in 1928. The book by Roald Dahl, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, was published in 1964 and has since been made into 2 movie adaptations. The first one was better, #Gene Wilder. And Nestle also created a subsidiary based on the book. Today, chocolate is a $110 billion industry, which means it has more value than the GDP of more than 130 countries. The U.S. exports the most chocolate, while the Swiss consume the most chocolate. As of 2012, the average Swiss consumed about 26 pounds of chocolate per year. And in the U.S., the average citizen consumed 11 pounds per year. And according to CNN, as a nation, we collectively eat about 842,000 tons of chocolate every year, more than any other country.
I've got a perfect puzzle for you.
I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned a little bit about chocolate and how important it is to our world. I don't know about you, but I'm super hungry. Oh yeah, that's really good. Oh. Oh. That's Reese's, so even better. It's got peanut butter in it. Oh. Not any too bad. This is a video, so yeah, you don't get any. Oh. Because cacao trees are native to... Oh, okay. Let's see here. Nowadays, chocolate comes in all shapes and sizes. In bars, balls, and bunnies. That's upside down. Chocolate is a... Some of the first ones were Cadbury, Nestle, and Lindt. Then other companies like Ghirardelli